We finally cross back into friendly territory, which is a huge relief, except I still have to land this airplane. We contact the tower controller, the supervisor of flying, and they tell me there is this entire team waiting to support me. This entire team has my back. The rescue helicopters are on alert in case I have to eject. The crash recovery team is also waiting for me in case the worst happens. I don't actually want to use either of those teams, but it's really reassuring to know that they're there. They have my back no matter what. And now it's time for me to make my first radio call. You see, prior to this, my flight lead, he's done all the communication, all the coordination for me, providing that mutual support. And now it's my turn. And I am determined to sound good on the radio, right? Like if I sound good on the radio, if I'm the calm in the chaos, I convince everyone, including myself, that I've got this. So what do? I practice a few times in the cockpit first, and then I make the call. Yard 06, emergency, gear down, full stop. Now what happens next? I have relived many times over the past 20 years. Every time I tell this story, I can hear it, I can see it, and I can feel it. And so I start down that final approach. 60 feet to go. I cross the landing threshold, and out of nowhere, the airplane starts that quick roll to the left. My heart skips a beat. Am I gonna crash? Is the airplane gonna flip over on its back? Do I even have time to eject? I quickly yank the stick back to the right. The airplane levels out. 30 feet. Please, just let me make it. 10 feet. Hold it steady. Almost there. Thump. Main gear, nose gear, and the airplane is on the ground. Fire trucks are rolling toward me, and I slowly bring that jet to a stop. So, was I scared? Of course I was. I just couldn't admit it then. In fact, it's taken me years to admit it. And to understand how just recognizing that fear and admitting that fear can help me act with courage. Because the truth is, I've been scared many times in my life, just like we all have. But it can be hard to admit if we're scared or stressed or worried about something. And I'm not just talking about flying a fighter jet in combat or a life or death situation. Fear is fear. It's fear of failure, fear of not meeting expectations, fear of change, fear of the unknown. It can all feel daunting or stressful, but it's what we do when we are scared that matters. Now, sometimes I recognize that when we start to feel that fear, that doubt, that stress, that worry creeping in, we can take a different approach. I know because I've been there. Instead of stepping up to take action, we freeze. We resist change. We decide not to have the tough conversation. We become so afraid of being judged or failing, we do nothing. And when that happens, we lose the opportunity to improve. We fail to excel in this competitive environment. We put our team and our organization at risk. So as hard as it may be, we need to do the hard things, embrace the fear, and lead with courage.